Hey guys and gals and YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of Evil Genius, episode 4 I believe? I think we did 3 yesterday, so yeah, we're killing out another one today. I believe this is 4. If not, I'll definitely put a little pop-up and let you know. But did a little work yesterday offline, basically got this built in here, trying to get it some of my guys trained up to be the valet guys, and you can see here there's a technician guy that I went out in the world and captured because I definitely needed that because you guys missed it. I lost power because I was expanding my base, and some of these generators went out and they exploded and lost power, but basically I had my capacitors and they kept the doors closed, so I definitely need to go out ASAP and get a technician to actually fix things. So yeah, this is the training room. You build different things in here, like your punch bag, that's for your guards when you get them, your laboratory for your technician, and your school desk for the valet guys. And you can see the valet guy here training your one of the workers to be a valet. It takes a little time. And basically how you set that up is you increase these to like how many you want. So if you want 4 valet, you go at 4, and 4 technician, you go 4, and then you adjust this accordingly. Basically you want all the workers, all your other valet technicians and guards to equal this number, so you got to adjust accordingly. So he's just waiting for one of these guys to come on over. I haven't blocked this out yet. I think I'm saving that for the infirmary because I know that's something you're going to unlock. Basically, I'm going to put some more power generators right here. We're going to need a lot more power because once we get more of these control stations in here and some more these memory banks, it's going to need a lot of power, and especially when we get this area is going to be the laboratory, it's going to take a lot of power. So, and then I made this little room down here for the capacitors, and then I made his little sanctuary here. So I need to send some guys out. I should have turned that off actually. Let me turn that off. I don't need that feature. Turn world domination replays. I don't need that. Basically every time you go into the world, it'll give you a recap. I don't need that. It's kind of annoying after a while. Let's send more guys out. Oops, I think I actually took one guy away. This one's a 9 guy. As you can see, some of these are, you can see what you get from looting them. So we're stealing $9 from each one of these regions. Basically every time you put somebody in there, you get that income with basically $800. But this bottom part here is how much it takes to hack it, and the harder the region, the higher these regions usually are with the numbers, more of these guys will start coming to your island. You get more heat from it. What else we got? We got tourism, tourists in here. You see these are actually working pretty well. You got a lot of guys coming in. I've been having a lot more people coming here trying to get into my base, and that's basically because I'm starting to rob a lot of these areas. So they're trying to investigate things, but they're not finding anything because these doors are helping me. The only thing is occasionally these tourists will accidentally run through here when the doors are open, so I can probably capture them. Let me set that up. What else we got going on? It stole the library blueprints from this region here on the west coast. so I can build the library. We're just trying to basically get up our money so we can get this whole room done. When that's done, I'll probably either do the library or the sanctuary and get all that stuff going. So, let's see what we got going on here. What can we work on? Need to capture some of these guys. If you capture some of these guys, like I said, and you torture them, you basically, is that what that is? Not torturing, I'm sorry. Interrogation chair. Basically torture. You can gather information just like using the control chairs to hack these information. They'll give us information on some of these regions if need be.
High security door breached.
Tourists, I don't know if they give you anything from interrogating them. I think you might. We need to get rid of this person, so we'll... some reason that one died in there. Let's capture this one too.
Intruder tagged for capture.
Let's bring him over.
Is that an order?
We don't want these guys coming in here and seeing these body bags. They'll report this. So we're probably going to have to... oh, good. Tourist... oh, why is that door open? I think somebody broke that door. When it's like that, one of these guys probably popped it open, and then those tourists saw something. So they're going to be all frantic. It's going to draw attention we don't need.
Be very careful.
We need to kill these guys.
Intruder tagged for termination.
Hopefully we get... that's the problem when you have people coming in and out the door a lot, especially when you're that's the downside when you're building areas. They're gonna be your workmen and your other guys are gonna be coming in and out the door a lot, and causes a lot of people to kind of slip in and out of here. So hopefully they'll get rid of some of these bodies and put them in the freezer. And a good thing to keep away the tourism is build a hotel hub and put some of these wings on there, but they're pretty expensive right now. So I won't be able to do that quite yet. Be a little bit later when we start getting a lot more money. Right now we're really hurting for money. So I'm actually going to send out some of these guys to capture the guard guy, which I think he's down here. It tells me 2 minutes to do it, 4 workers. So I'll send about, you want to send extra, 'cause sometimes 4 is not going to be enough. I'm going to send my henchman, because if the henchman helps out some of these world missions, he can actually increase his abilities, and I'll show you that here. Because with his normal attack moves, he can gain these extra abilities, like this one's gather minions, psychic terror, and smooth operator, so you can use those attacks on either agents or super agents coming to your island. And basically how you get those, like I was saying, is if he helps out doing some of these world missions.
Caution, gold reserve low.
And once we get the guards, we'll start putting the guards out here, and they'll start accumulating a lot more money than the workers will. So that's going to be a good thing. Let's interrogate.
Awaiting interrogation device selection. Prisoner interrogation requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
So I think all our guys are trained up. We just need one more technician trained. And I like to max this out. First island, about 6 of these. The next one I'll probably pop in 8. Oh, actually I can probably pop in 8 here. I can put them on the side. Yeah, I can do that. Your max you ever want is probably 8. You can do as many of these memory banks as you want. So laboratory needs to be pretty good size because some of the equipment you're going to eventually get is going to be pretty good size. I don't think you're going to get all of them yet in this first island. The next one you're going to get everything, so it needs to be bigger. And then this guy, this should be okay for right now for this first island. Usually you're going to probably need 1 or 2 of these guys on the next island. And I just pretty much made a square because you need a lot of room. And you see these little items I put here, the mouse traps, mouse mazes. You can read that here. Basically, why I put them next to these training facilities is once they get trained up, they'll actually get smarter by having these near them, and you can see this circle of influence. So you'll have smarter minions when you're created. So they'll stay around longer at your base and not desert you. Yeah, there's a lot of information in this game. I've been playing this for a long time, and basically glad to give you guys a lot of tips on this game because it can be a little hard at sometimes. I mean, it's going okay right now, but it's going to get a lot harder, especially towards the second island. When you start getting super agents, it's going to get really frustrating. I haven't set up cameras yet. I don't have the money for it. So we're barely getting by. Oops, I'm sitting here yapping.
Commencing mission.
Let's get that guard. And the higher notoriety goes up, you'll start to see more of these different missions popping up, and it looks like there isn't a lot now, but some of these regions will get really populated, so there's a lot to do in this game in the world map. There's like trophies you can steal and bring them back at your base, and it'll help out your minions for certain things like intelligence or loyalty or something. And then there's just missions that just increase your notoriety, but it'll give you your heat to go up. And basically, see some of these regions are like I'm stealing from, especially this region. I'm getting a lot of heat from there, and what that means is they're gonna start that what is this, the Middle East is gonna start sending agents over here to investigate my island. So I think over time your heat goes down a little bit, so basically you don't want to cause too much trouble in one region too long, because it'll have these guys come into your island. Where do these guys come from? I forgot how to see what nation they are. Patriot. I think those are the Americans. Yeah, I'm getting some heat from there, but Smash is the ones that might start attacking me. And there's Smash.
Hola, this is the Smash Force service. Citizens in all Smash territories are being urged to remain vigilant as the spate of kidnappings continues. Skilled civilians are being spirited away by the evil organizations for an unknown purpose. In an off-the-record comment, one Smash official said that the chances of rescuing the hostages were slim to none.
some more guys out here. I think it's during the night is when they these agents come out and try to detect these thieves, your workers, and that's when they basically can't kill them off. You can actually hide them during the night, but you can hit this and hit hide, and you can hide them and they won't detect them, so that way you don't have to sit here and replace them. But I don't really use that. That's too much. There's too much micromanaging that. I wish there was an automated system where they could actually hide during the night and then pop up during the day, so I don't lose these agents out here or these workers stealing stuff. That would be nice. I mean, it would be nice if it was something you get later on in the game, like you find it or research it. That would be nice, like an automated hiding system for your guys, because that would be nice. Because it starts getting a pain in the butt. Your guards or your military guys usually can fight them off and stay out here longer, but eventually you have to replace them. But yeah, you see this little other one plotting. Basically, they won't steal here. They'll just sit there and try to gather information there and reveal anything from that region or sector. But they won't generate any income from that area while they're doing that. I'm gonna keep him on this door because there's a lot of people trying to get in. And when you see this flashing like that, that means they busted open the door. It'll stay open for a little bit and then it'll eventually get fixed and closed. So that's what they're trying to do, is pry up some of these doors. These agents don't like when there's locked doors. They'll try to pry them open. But basically I like to leave them locked because it gives them... They get confused after so long. Some of this concentration and stuff will go down and they'll get bored and they'll end up leaving the island. So that's why I have this, like I said in a couple of the episodes, I have this entrance like this. Alright, let's torture this, or interrogate this guard. So we're getting these, this room filled out a little bit. Got the old kitchen area here. They'll come over here when they're hungry. Basically put the two different ones, the mixer and the counter, and then a time clock that someone's in here working, making food, so when they're hungry they'll come in here and eat. So we got most of the facilities for them, for their needs. I think the only thing we're missing is endurance and smarts. The health they'll get here in their barracks to rest. I believe eating too. Loyalty is usually if they come encounter with your evil genius. So these guys probably have high loyalty because they're always right there. Yeah. So maybe I'll put them right here somewhere in the hallway where there's workers gonna be walking by. There we go, we got that one really fast. I think that should be good. 30? Yeah. I'm probably going to increase that. Let's actually take this down quite a bit. Let's go up 14, so we'll go down to 20. We really don't need... I might even bump the workers down some more, because I want to have quite a few of these guys. Go 5 more.
Caution, cannot accommodate this many
You yelling at me because of that? Okay, we'll go 20. That should be good. That way I'll have 3, 6, 9, 12 on the region. And the other 8 will be here at the base. We'll go up 2 more. There we go. And I filled up all the lockers in there. And there's my soldier. Or guard. He's gonna look different in yours. This is basically from a texture pack. I think it's called the Arctic texture pack. Basically, it's going to change all your minions to have the blue suit. But I basically, my favorite color is blue, and I love blue camouflage. And I just basically gave all the blue to the all my guards and all my military type guys. So your guys is gonna be different. It's gonna be red. It doesn't matter. Your scientist and your, like I said, your workers are gonna be different. That is another texture pack, which basically adds a little bit realistic colors to them. So I kind of got 2 to 3 different texture packs kind of combined in one. I kind of picked and choose from these 3 and pretty much put them all in one. My favorite ones. I think my scientists are going to be a different color too. I think my valets are different than yours. Yours is probably going to be red. So I'll try to find the link to those and pop them in this episode or the first episode, so you guys can find those and try to make your own pack if you like, or use one of the other ones if you want to do all the Arctic pack. I may or may not find it because like I said, this mod was a long time ago and it's probably not around anymore. Your guards are pretty much tougher than any workers, so they're pretty good for, like I said, guarding your base and going out in the world stealing. Let's see how much it is to make this room here. 15,000. I should be, once I get these guards done and send them out in the world, I should be in the money.
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed.
His smarts went down. So he's kind of idle right now until I get this room up. And once I get this room built, a valet guy is going to take him over there and that'll help him get his smarts up. That's basically the way to get his smarts up is through the library. And that usually only affects the technician guys or tech guys, your scientist. Usually what affects these guys first, your military, and most of your workers is fatigue. They're going to be training for a while. So, yeah. You're not going to get in my base. That's not the way to my base, buddy. Oops, it's a wall. What are you gonna do now? Oh, you're gonna try this door. See how well this works? If you just have, like I said, an entrance and traps, a lot of the traps will probably trap your own guys, and while they going down and trap your own guys, by the time it goes back up to come to be used again, someone will just walk right past it. And then sometimes these guys are pretty smart to those traps and just roll past the triggers. There's a frantic tourist. There's nothing really you can do to get them on frantic. They'll just keep running around forever. Basically, the only thing you can do is take them out, kill them. They can possibly get other tourists frantic. Oh, she's leaving. See ya. We don't want your frantic butt in our island. Drawing too much attention. Alright, I'm gonna pause this a bit here, and actually let me see what the time is. Yeah, I'll probably end this episode. It's probably a little short, but that's okay. And next episode, we're just gonna continue on and hopefully have some more of this stuff build up. I'll have some of our gold. Yeah. So alright guys, we'll see you next time, and thanks for joining me in another episode of Evil Genius with your host Raven 2012. So alright guys, have a great day. Bye bye.